What's up, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Harrison. Welcome to the Den, and today we're looking at DragonForce Through the Fire and Flames Rolland guitar cover. I swear, by the time I get done listening to all these guitar covers of Through the Fire and Flames, I am probably going to be able to recite the notes in my sleep. Of course, that may be a tad bit exaggerated, but regardless, this has 17 million views. I feel like I've seen this guy before on some kind of cover. Maybe I saw him on one of the, what do they call it? Like the collabs where they got everyone together. Maybe was he on that one? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Regardless, all I can think about right now is I can hear the intro for Through the Fire and Flames. Whatever that is. So we're going to rock out with our socks out, and yeah, let's get it going. If you guys are brand new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're returning, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it, but I know how the song goes. I know what I expected to hear it to say. I guess I'm more interested if, obviously, since I don't know if I know this person individually. I think I've seen him before. I recognize the name, but I've seen the recommendation so much. Maybe I'm just thinking that I've seen it before and I haven't. You know, I've seen so many of these covers for it now between really good musicians. I guess I'm looking for his particular spin on it. If he has his own, like, how he plays it, I guess a certain way. Maybe some of his settings for the sound effects or different things like that, and how he goes through it. Also, how well he's able to keep up with it, and visually seeing on how well he's able to handle it. Since this is something that obviously has so many views, I expect it to be really good. I just expect it to be good based off of how many views it's gotten. And you know how much it's been recommended. So obviously it's going to be something good. Now, regardless of that, I think that everyone has their own individual style and way of playing. So that's what I'm really interested in looking at. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get into it. Let's go. Rolland. Let's do it.
In today's video, I just got a couple of quick things I want to mention. The first one is I want to say thank you so much to DistroKid for sponsoring today's video. I have a ton of you guys ask me how to get your original music and cover songs on platforms like iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. DistroKid is a really easy and user-friendly, a 7% discount. You're going to know that this is actually...
All right. Oh my gosh. I did... You see that? I skipped to the perfect spot. I've never done that before. Now we're going to back up a little bit because I talked. Okay. Okay, all right, okay. So, not that it's the first time I've ever seen anyone do it, the over-the-hand tapping style, but he did that through this song, which is very, very fast. And then he did the heavy part of the leads. He didn't just do the outlying notes of it. Sometimes you can play a lead part where you can just play some of the main notes, and there's small incremental notes that are in between there that kind of make up a fullness of the sound that really could be passed over if you're in a pinch. You don't necessarily need to be played for the full overall effect of the sound, but when you do it, it's just added stuff to it. So he went back and did all the fast stuff in between that, and I was gonna say the tone of his guitar, even playing the chords in the beginning of it, I really like the tone of it. And I know that's what I said that in the beginning, but it's a really important thing. Sometimes if you have the tone of the guitar that sounds like crap, no matter how good you sound, it just does not sound like it's doing it. Like it doesn't sound well. Right, so being able to also make sure that your equipment sounds well, because in reality, you're playing an instrument, and the instrument, regardless of how well you can play it, the point of it is be pleasing to the ear. So for someone that can audibly have their guitar or whatever they're doing set up to sound more pleasing and better is always best. So it sounds really good, and then I like how he actually used the whammy bar with the correct one. And I did make, and I can't remember which video it was, I made an analogy about a whammy bar, and you know, there's different things, stuff you can go into. Yes, I was talking about a Floyd Rose setup on one of those, And yes, I do understand that a Fender or a Strat or one of these Squire guitars, whammy bar, is a functional, real whammy bar. I get that, but it's so limited for what you can do. So I didn't go into the technical name, but the Floyd Rose, and go into a whole bunch more a description of what it is. I kind of give a basis analysis, but if you guys are gonna be that picky about it, there's no way that you would ever support someone owning a Squire. So the whole point is invalid. So regardless, I just like to see someone using whammy bar properly. And let's go.
Good morning, in the time before the light, in flames of death's eternal rain, we ride towards the fight. When the darkness is falling down, in the times of tough or right, the sound of evil laughter falls around the world tonight. Fighting hard, fighting on for the streets, the wastelands evermore. The scared souls will feel the hell wasted on the shore.
Here we go. Nice. Nice, man. Okay, all right, hold up. The dude's my guy, man. The dude is my guy, but this guy he's close. He's really close. Holy hell, he's close, man. The dude is like go-to guy when I think of like really good YouTube musicians of whatever sorts, especially guitar, right? But this guy is technically, like the technicality of how he's playing is so on point. I can't even stress it. It's like you ever get it's just so satisfying. It's so satisfying watching him play this because it's done so well. Like it's technically done so well, and I'm laughing about it, but it's like, oh, holy hell. Like something that's so satisfying. Like literally, I was watching on YouTube earlier, and this is stupid, of a guy cutting someone else's grass that was way overgrown, right? I couldn't stop watching it. It was nothing but cutting grass, but it was so satisfying because of how well it came out, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, we do weird things. Damn, hold up, man. He is killing it. It's very always impressive to me when I see people do the tapping like that, and he's using both fingers. I think he's actually used 3 fingers doing that. A lot of people, again, I've seen some people, and not most that I've actually reacted to, but I've seen a lot of people that have done similar types of things, or even done this song, and they do some of some of the passive notes, which is I'm not trying to say there's anything wrong with it. I mean, if you're getting the main sound of it, and you're covering the song. This is a hard-ass song. Then that's what's important about it. But he's doing all the small intricacies of this song, which are, again, also the other ones that I've reacted to have done it. So I'm not trying to discount anybody, but it's just I didn't think I was going to be as impressed because I've seen it so many times. Right there. Yeah. Here we go. Woo, yeah, boy. You're doing right. Nice. I want to point something out real quick. For a lot of those people that you know, maybe not know guitar as well, and I've seen a lot of people, and I really appreciate that. You know, there's some really awesome comments where, you know, maybe they don't know guitar as well, they're not as skilled as guitar, they're not that advanced with it. So some of the things that I say actually, you know, for whatever reason, is actually help people maybe understand something. So I've mentioned it before on the channel, how I like the sound of like muted notes. By muted notes, I mean you can use a lot of a very easy to learn, very applicable technique for when you're playing is using the back of your hand when you're picking to mute the other strings. I mean, it is so critical in so many things. It can help. I mean, it can literally save a song. So if you watch him, you think about how fast is he playing? Is he picking every single note perfectly on every single string? Probably not 100%, right? And you can clearly see it in one of these, and I'll show you. But using your hand to really mute the string, first off, if you play it like that intentionally, it gives it a really cool, like, I don't know, I can't think of the right word. It's just a really cool sound, right? It sounds kind of eerie, or, you know, it sounds kind of heavy in certain parts. But when you're doing like this, you'll watch him. He's playing all these different notes. He's strumming. He is strumming the main area section. So if you have 6 strings, he may be strumming 3 strings in between, or 2 strings in between. He's hitting the main string. His focus is the main string of what he's playing on, but he's going to hit some of the other strings. So using his hand to mute the rest of those strings is crucial. So you'll watch it. I'm going to play it real quick. Watch when he strums. You can see other strings that his fingers are not playing on. They're vibrating, right? But because his hand is there, he's able to mute the noise as much, so you're not hearing it, you're hearing the note that he's playing. Again, if you are newer to guitar or anything like that, it is such a huge lifesaver. I can't even stress it. Okay. You saw that? Let me also say, I have never, ever even attempted to try to play this, even at my peak ability. Never. Yo, just use your other fingers, my guy. Use your other fingers, bro. Holy hell. It's like I just developed epilepsy. Yep. Woo. Oh man, I wanted to see how he did that. I wanted to see how he did that right there. Okay, but still, everything up to that was insanely sick. Now he's obviously getting ready to shred, and when he's getting ready to shred, this guy's already going super fast. I'm expecting the guitar to like burst into flames, fire and the flames, right? Through the fire, yeah, yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna back up. Because for all y'all gonna hate on me for pausing it during the solo, I'm just gonna revisit what I said before. If you watch his picking hand, this guy does not give a flying F which string he's hitting right now. Does not care, right? Which is fine. I wouldn't care either, right? But watch again. I'm just to try to reemphasize my point. So I don't know if I speak for all guitarists when I say this, but for me, when I see that, so a lot of times I can, you know, within like a 4 count measure, you can kind of, you know, expect. Obviously, I know the song, so you can kind of expect how the sound's supposed to sound or where it's supposed to lie, and the pattern how it's supposed to go. And also when I watch someone play, I just watch their fingers, right? And that's what I mostly do is I watch their fingers. I watch the picking tech. I kind of watch everything, but I can really, when I watch someone that plays guitar like that, I'm very easily able to see where their finger patterns go and like how they like to play, and it's really easy to pick up. And so a lot of these guys you'll see, they get into, or girls with Tina S, they get into the comfort status, right? And the comfort doesn't mean it's easy, but it means it's something that they're used to, that motor skill that they're used to, that's part of their normal practice of playing guitar, whatever they're doing. And you can see that. You can see when someone's relaxed playing and someone's not. But you can, I mean, a lot of times I kind of visualize myself playing and how I would do this. And so I can kind of like pick apart every little piece. I can see where they're at, right? I can just see where they're at. And even if you didn't know the way exactly they're playing, if you kind of familiarize yourself with like the skills of where they're playing guitar, you can obviously see what area of the guitar he's playing at, listen to the key they're playing at, and kind of get the gist of what he's playing out of there. But if you watch some of the finger styles of how they play, you kind of get an idea of what kind of musician they are aside from being an amazing guitarist, right?
Thank you guys so much for watching my.
Yeah, that was definitely a separate take when he said thank you, because I know that dude was burnt out, man. After all that, you're burnt out. That's insane. I'll probably never get tired of watching people actually cover that. I probably never will, because it is so incredible. It is so incredible to watch. Anyways, thank you guys very much. I know it's been a long video, so I hope you hung out with me this entire time. I appreciate it. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, stay blessed.